it's not a tradition here, so I think it's something new for the country, something new for photographers to start up this tradition of learning how to tell a story.
You can make snapshots and write maybe at the same time, but real pictures with a story and a body and a soul and emotion, you have to be skilled. Because photojournalism in newspapers, in magazines, everywhere where it is published on the internet is interesting because of the story the journalist tells. It's not making snapshots, it is the thought behind it.
Bagaimana kita memilih tema, itu hal-hal yang sangat sulit untuk pekerja fotografer harian. Memikirkan tema-tema baru, memikirkan hal-hal yang menarik untuk diangkat sebagai foto cerita.
Well, there are tons of stories which can be told here, which will have an international interest. I would say even most stories, because if there are so many stories here about the environment, about big cities, migration, you just name it. Mineral resources, it's all there, you know, stories which do have an international interest. So it's more that photographers have to understand that that's the case actually, and that they should open up and are not scared to send out their material. We are talking working photographers, we are not talking people who we have to learn how to use a camera. So it's more about the mind than about the technology. You know, to tell a story is something else. It's, you know, it's on the same level more or less. You know, you have to do the research, which is crucial for the story you're gonna tell. You have to shoot it, which you have to do well as a photographer, because it needs to be a visually very well composed story. And post-production is important because that's where it's decided how it will look like and how well it is in balance.
Yang menarik adalah proses editing menurut saya, di mana di situ materi yang telah diberikan, selanjutnya kita melakukan proses editing. Nah, di situ adalah benar-benar klimaksnya dari seluruh materi gitu.
Last year was relatively easy, but also more predictable, because if your theme is education, you can guess what you will get. And there were some surprises last year, but most of the time it's still the obvious. This year was empowerment, which is, you know, it requires more thinking. What would be a story which could symbolize the theme empowerment? So I think it's also it's a good training. You know, you have to learn to think, to research, to reconsider again what story you actually want to tell.
Now, Amsterdam is part of Holland. It's in fact the capital. A lot of newspapers, or most of the newspapers, have their headquarters in Amsterdam. And magazines and television stations also based, or have at least offices in Amsterdam. Amsterdam is a media city. Many things are guided from Amsterdam, city of Amsterdam, also from Den Haag, the government city. But Amsterdam is really the culture and journalist hub for Holland, and partly for Europe.
Well, I think it's really great that someone will get the opportunity to come to Amsterdam and to be selected for this fellowship. it will be a great experience because it coincides with the awards days of the World Press Photo. So there will be presentations by all prize-winning photographers of the World Press Photo this year, which is great to see all that work. And there will be tons of photographers and editors as well, which to meet.
Kalau lo mau ke Amsterdam, lo harus bahasa Inggris, boy. Ya minimal belajar lah 2 bulan 3 bulan, ya kan. Jangan banggut-banggut aja, nggak penting bro.